Hello everyone, it's Noah from New Jews, and we have Clement with us. Bonjour Clement.
Hi,
How are
hello, bonjour.
you? Bonjour. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Clement just finished his conversion process a week ago, so I will ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
So tell us a little bit about your background, your personal background.
I was born in France, to French parents. My father is Jewish through his mother, but he never talked to me about it in any way, or he never mentioned it in any way. I was very fortunate to know my grandmother, but she never mentioned it until she passed away in 1999. And at that time, I was 18, and we buried her in a Jewish cemetery. And that's where I found out about my background. And I asked my father a question, and he had nothing to say about it. He knew nothing about Judaism. I was very proud to have like Jewish roots, but I didn't do anything with it until when I was about 30 years old. I moved to New York, and I lived in New York, and I lived near 770, so the headquarters of the Chabad Lubavitch movement. And I met numerous very interesting people, which led me to meet other people. And I was invited to the holidays. I was invited to Shabbat. I thought, I'll be a happy Bnei Noach, and that's fine. That's fine to be a good Bnei Noach. But something was missing in my life, and I was able to transfer my company in Israel to make Aliyah and to start a Giyur program here in Jerusalem 2 years ago.
Thank you so much, Clement. So you said that you're now in Jerusalem, but where did you start your conversion?
So 4 years ago, I decided to really commit to a conversion, and I started a conversion program in the south of France, in Nice, where I'm from, with a great rabbi. It was a wonderful experience, but in my opinion, something was missing, because I knew what Israel looked like. I knew what Judaism looked like abroad, in New York, in different parts of Europe, and in Israel. And doing a conversion in France, I felt something was missing. That's very personal, but for me, it was something was missing. So I put it on pause, and until I find the right conditions, so the work condition and the time to do actually Aliyah and to come here in Israel and to do it here.
So, just an important note to our converts, you made Aliyah because you have Jewish roots, right?
Yes,
That's the only condition. You can't make Aliyah, you can't immigrate to Israel unless you have really Jewish background. You mentioned that you started your conversion process in France, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So, how was it? Tell us, please, a little bit about it.
Well, they do everything they can to discourage you, insist on having an interview, insist on speaking with them, and prepare your story ahead of time, because you get very emotional when you talk about it, especially in those first steps. So keep it clear, keep it simple, keep it concise. They cannot refuse you. That's something that you always have to remember, is that in the end, if you show sufficient dedication, they cannot say, we don't want to convert you, whoever you are. If you can, is to live close to the community. So if you're far away from a community, as much as possible, it's preferable to live nearby the synagogue, nearby the community center, whatever it is that is in your city. It's important because you're going to go there a lot.
For how long was the whole process?
Yes. So if you count my first desire of conversion, that's 2014, so 10 years ago.
Wow.
So it took 10 years to come to fruition. In total, it started in September, and right now we're mid of July, so it's about 9 months in total. So, but it can be a bit longer. Don't take it as something that works for you. Really depends. Talk to your rabbi, he will know, and he will be able to assess the amount of time. But remember, the Giyur process is a test of patience. So the more you want to hurry it, and the more it's going to escape you, the point is going to escape you. The point of the Giyur is to learn so that it stays with you for life, not to learn for an exam.